you have some information. So now they just ended the free water program in Flint, saying their water's okay. You have a report. You just talked about it briefly, but just go into a little bit more about how the water isn't safe and how you found it out.
Yeah, so my last few months at the Young Turks, I was working on this. There's a scientist that's funded by the EPA. His name's Mark Edwards, and he essentially used 34 homes, sampled 34 homes to declare Flint's water is normal. He did not verify with professional plumbers that he was even testing homes that have lead service lines, which you have to have a lead service line to have lead leach off into your water. I have Aaron Brockovich on the record. I have other water experts on the record. I have residents on the record, plumbers. I mean, I pretty much rewrote it about 50 times at this point. And, obviously I'm not with TYT anymore, but it's been an Olympian feat to get this published. I have not self-published it yet because I wanted to get it in an outlet where, it has a little bit more gravitas. But really, at the end of the day, what this story shows is the sample size is laughable, the amount of homes they're testing. I show you that homes have tested, Jimmy, at over 11,000 parts per billion. In English, that's a lot of fucking lead. And the state never went back to retest those homes. You have basically the scientist I just mentioned based his study off of a University of Michigan mapping study on wherever lead service lines. I have the person who did that study on the record in my story saying it's flawed. I have shopped it around at a few outlets. I get this from the Trump hysteria media. We don't really have the bandwidth to look into this. Or, this is fine, but it's, this is really, unless you have hard evidence, we can't say the EPA is lying. I'm like, I have the guy on the record who did the study saying it's flawed. I have X, Y, and Z. Is Aaron Brockovich a nobody these days? So it's been it's been frustrating, but, I'm going to keep trucking along. I will get it published. But I think what it shows you is as we're fixating on Russia and Trump's tweets and all this bullshit, American cities like Flint there's lies being told to us essentially so the government doesn't have to actually do anything. So they don't have to spend the money to fix the problem because it wouldn't just be in Flint. They got to replace the pipes everywhere. And they have to do real testing, not looking at 34 homes. And by the way, I hate to tell you, L.A. water ain't so fresh either. I've heard from multiple experts. So water is one of my passions, but it's the corruption also that is going into these stories. And why I think it's so important, again, I'm going to plug it one more time, patreon.com/Jordan Chariton Reports. Trump is not the worst problem we have. It's the media is the problem. If you don't actually get out and show people what's actually going on, if you don't expose what's going on, you don't have enough people to actually fight it. The majority of people in this country, I've seen it in the last 2 years, it's not that they lack compassion. They don't know what the fuck is going on, including my Republican Fox News watching parents, God bless them. Like, I show my parents this stuff and they are in shock. So I'm hoping, it's $1 a time, $2 a time, $5 a time. I'm going to get this story out. I'm going to get back to Flint, even if I have to dip into my very, very little savings account. There's been rumors that I'm a millionaire now. Not true. But
what? Has there really been rumors that you're a millionaire?
Yeah, apparently. I did sue the Huffington Post for a lot of money. So